Hey, it's Papa Gaming here, and welcome to my Fortnite Tips Guide. These are just a few things that I've picked up over my last 3 seasons playing Fortnite. If you learn to incorporate these things in your games on a regular basis, you will see your gameplay improve tremendously. Remember to drop a like, subscribe, and let me know what you think of the tips. If you want another one, be sure to show this some love. Let's get into it. The most important thing is to use Builder Pro. Builder Pro binds each building piece to the back buttons of your controller. Although you may think you're very good on the old school and Combat Pro control scheme, you will not beat someone who is as good as you are playing on Builder Pro. Having each piece binded cuts button clicks in half, resulting in faster, more fluent gameplay. Turbo building is also something that needs to be on for fast building. Turbo building allows for you to hold down right trigger to build continuously rather than click it every time for one building piece. Tap to search is by far one of the most convenient settings. This allows you to click to interact rather than hold down your button the whole time. This is very helpful when looting chests, reviving teammates, and rearranging your inventory when doing both of these things. Meds to the right would be higher up on my list of importance, however. Not everyone puts meds on the right side. For those who do, this setting is a must. Not only does it keep you organized easily, but it prevents those awkward early game switches where you switch from a pump to a bandage thinking it's your SMG. Raising your X sensitivity above your Y can help your aim improve as well as building fluently. I recently changed my X sensitivity to 9 and my Y sensitivity to 7, and instantly I was able to build a double ramp floor wall while running consistently. I am also more accurate while flickshotting and don't build ramps or floors above me while I am building intensely. Sprint by default is a setting that I feel is better to have on than to leave off. In my experience, after gaming for a while, clicking that left stick in can start to strain my thumb. With Sprint by default, I no longer have that problem. I can also guarantee that I am running at the exact moment the game enables you to after interactions. Auto change materials is also a must. This allows you to build consistently as long as you have materials to build with. There is no more switching from wood to brick after you run out. Just press right trigger and keep building. The final setting to tweak is Edit Aim Assist. When you first start playing Fortnite, this setting helps a lot. However, you'll notice as you get better, it holds you back and prevents you from editing quickly and creatively. Turning this off will allow you to edit whatever square you want without the Edit Assist telling you otherwise. So now let's get into the gameplay. First, we're going to start with temples. Temples are by far the most versatile building piece. They are defensive, offensive, and easy to edit. If you run into a building and see a trap on the roof, you can edit the floor temple to cover the roof trap and walk right by it. This allows you to stay silent because you don't have to destroy the trap. It also allows you to move quickly. Luckily, for floor traps, it's a lot easier. All you have to do is place the temple on top of it and you're good to go. In a build war, you can use temples to stop the enemy from pushing up the ramp, forcing them to either jump down or find another way, which allows you to get situated and win the fight. If this happens to you in a build fight, you can simply go around the temple by jumping off to the side and placing a floor below you. An easier way of this is to place a wall and then a floor to continue building up. As someone who lands tilted 95% of my games, navigating through buildings quickly is a must if you're trying to kill a lot of people. Using the temples to get through building windows adds more options to surprise your opponent. And the last temple tip is not as useful on Builder Pro, however it is great to know and use. Editing two squares on a temple turns it into a ramp. This is very useful if you're not a Builder Pro control scheme. It can also be used to progress up after you block someone with a temple. Rather than building a ramp, edit the temple into one. You must take advantage of right wall peeking. This will be the best option of fighting. It leaves your body almost entirely covered while your enemy is out in the open. If you take advantage of this opportunity, I can guarantee that you will win more gunfights. Another thing you need to take advantage of is 100% spawn rifts. These rifts will be there in your game if someone hasn't already taken it. These allow you to move out to other areas of the map that would normally result in you running from the storm. This creates a fast route around the map if you're going for momentum gameplay. There are a few around the map, so be sure to look out for them. Although this example is in Tilted, there are plenty of other places you can use this in. If you're ever out of mats and need to fall from high places, just look for minor obstacles because that may negate any fall damage. Light poles, stop signs, power poles are all great examples of potential escapes. And what you see now is my final tip of the video. Using this method is an extremely quick way to get off of a tall build. It ensures that you won't die to a bush camper that is knocking down your fight after it's done. Well, that's it for this tip video. Please drop a like if this was helpful, subscribe for more, and comment down below. Let me know how I did. I have many more tips if you're interested and had a blast making this. I stream on Twitch every day starting around 8 p.m. Eastern, so stop by for some live tips and one-on-one questions. Peace.